This is the Naked Skin Urban Decay concealer, and I started by putting it underneath my eye. And I found that in the school year, I like to just wear concealer unless if I have bad skin or I'm going somewhere, then I tend to put a little bit more in other places, but usually I just stick around the under eyes. Constant in the trial and so when I tend to wear concealer, I just brush it underneath, and then I go up onto my eyelid because I don't wear a lot of makeup and I feel like it works as a primer. Your love never fails, it never gives up, it never runs out on me. Your love never fails, it never gives up. Oh yeah, I have just been in a more neutral, natural looking makeup stage. Okay, so after I'm done with concealer, I will go in with a either foundation or a powder. It just depends on my skin. Right now I'm using a mineral powder foundation. I just kind of put it in my hand, which I know isn't very sanitary, but what you gonna do? Then I just take a flathead brush and then I pat it on my skin. Natural it makes my skin look, and I mean, I don't wear a lot of makeup naturally a lot, but I do know that for school it's good because it keeps my face from not being oily, so I really like that. And then I am going to focus it extra underneath my eyes since I did put concealer under there. Next I'm going to go in with a really pink blush, and I figure because I don't put a lot of makeup on my eyes that I can accentuate my cheeks a little bit more. And this is just the classic color CoverGirl look. Obviously I've hit pan, obviously. I really like this. It's just the brightest pink color in the world, but it's my favorite. And I do put a lot on, so this might not work for you, but I think it looks good on me. And then I am gonna drag it up higher, almost hitting like where you would put bronzer, just because I think it looks better more on my cheeks. It pulls away from my eyes since I'm not wearing a lot of concealer or makeup, and it just kind of brightens everything up. So now I am going to take a Bare Minerals bronzer, and this is in Warmth, and it's very powdery, but I like just using a little bit. And I'm gonna take a Bare Minerals brush, and then I'm just gonna go right on my cheekbones. And this is good for school just because if you're not gonna wear as much eyeshadow and you do want to bring attention to your face, it's nice to just contour and make it look good. Okay, so after I'm done with bronzer, I like to set my makeup with just any kind of setting spray I have, and this is the cheap e.l.f. one, but I really like it actually. I can see my makeup staying on better when I use it, so I just go like this. And it is weird when you first use a setting spray. It is still weird even though I use it all the time now. So obviously you can tell that I didn't cover up all my dark under eyes, but I made it look a little bit more like I didn't just wake up, so that's nice. And I'm going to be taking the Naked palette, and just looks like this. I'm going to be taking the color Naked, which is just like a sandy color. You came to give us hope. You're all I need. You're all I need. Come on. So now I'm just going to take a mix of Buck and Half Baked, so then I can get a little bit of sparkly, but just have a natural neutral color on the outside. And that will darken my eye up a little bit. On some people, they like put colors on and it doesn't even show up. And that's kind of what happens with me, so I do put a couple layers on. So the point of this eye look is to keep it a little bit more natural, but as you can see, I do have the little bronzy looking color going on the outside, and I am going to take a little bit more Buck and just put it on the outside. I like Buck because it's a more of a neutral color. It almost looks like Hoola bronzer. Oh, my cat's coming in. Okay, and then I am just going to take a really light color and put it on the inside, and I'm going to take Virgin in the Naked palette. Okay, and then for my eyelashes, I'm just going to take Mega Plush by Maybelline, and I am just going to put it on there. And I'm not going to do a lot, I'm just going to do as much as I think is good. So personally, I don't like doing my bottom lashes for school just because I find that throughout the day, the bottom of my lash line gets a little bit too dark for me, and then because I don't put a lot of concealer on, it ends up getting really dark, and I think I look like, I don't know, I look worse than I started out at, so. Okay. So, as you can see, it's nothing too hard, so that's good. But I think that keeping it on the lighter side just makes you look fresher, and I don't know, on the first couple school days I might do some more dramatic looks and I'll probably wear more mascara, but on a regular basis I don't like wearing that much. I just feel like by the end of the day I don't look anything like I started out at. So I would just recommend that you keep it on the lighter side, unless if you have a way to not make your face get oily or have it stay nice all day. I just personally, nothing works for me, so I just like to keep it on the light side, and it works out for me. So I hope this helped, and thanks for watching this video.